Well, Power Nation, this is it, September 4th. It's all going down. Now, before I get into the good stuff, I want to dispel a couple rumors. Number one, I'm not retiring. I don't know why. I announced this thing, everybody thinks I'm leaving. I'm going to move to Hawaii or Puerto Rico or something. Nope. I'm still here. I'm still working hard, and I'm still going to provide awesome content for you. I'm going nowhere. So that one's done. Number two, are you making P90X4? It's P90X4. Can't make P90X4. I don't work for Beachbody anymore. It was an amazing 20-year run. I cannot thank them so much because it's the reason why you and I even know each other. It's the reason why I can create and build this project with you together on my own. So as a result, we get to make it our way. Number three, I'm gonna wear a mask. You're gonna see a mask on me. I have an autoimmune thing because I got really sick a couple years ago. Anyway, you know the drill, and I have to be super careful. I have to protect myself and other people. Now, not everybody believes in that, and that's cool, and you're gonna have your comments. Rock on, do your thing your way, but for me, I have to do that, and this is the very last time I'm going to bring it up or talk about it again. Number four, which is wild, people think Sean and I are having a baby. Well, we have 3 dogs, that's enough, we're not going to have a baby, but we are going to give birth to something awesome, something special, something that you and I are creating together. It has elements that I've never created in a program before. You know, we've done nutrition and exercise, but we're also going to add mindfulness, super important, and we're going to add some supplementation that have helped me come back from my illness. Now, speaking of my illness, you just saw me doing some pull-ups here. It's been a long road since October of 2017. Some of you already know this, maybe some of you don't, but I got shingles, and I got it in my right ear. And shingles are horrible. If you have chicken pox, then there's, it's down there waiting for you to have a certain amount of stress in your life. So I had a lot of stress. I had a lot of things going on. There was a shooting in Vegas. I knew people that were there. So traumatic. It really, really impacted me because I knew people that were at that event and hearing their stories. The next day, my first client ever, my first celebrity client, was a friend of mine. I got to know him over the course of 30 plus years. Tom Petty passes away. And then at that time, I was going through some really tough negotiations, with a company that helped me create all these programs. And they were moving in one direction, I was moving in another, and that relationship was coming to an end. So the combination of that and a lot of other stressors in my life caused my cortisol levels to go through the roof, my adrenal glands just going crazy. I could feel my telomeres. They're the little things that keep you young. They were shrinking before my very eyes. And I got brutally, brutally sick. So sick that no pull-ups, no push-ups, no walking, no driving, no workouts, no eating, just sleeping and vomiting, mostly, for days and weeks and months, and 25 pounds lost. I mean, I was at an all-time low. And I know right now during these times, there's a lot of people out there that are struggling maybe as much or more than I did back then in October of 2017. There's a lot of stuff that just aren't going well right now. And so what I'm here to do is to create something for you to get your mind off of all that. And we're here to support you and to love you and to encourage you and to build this tribe. And it's called Power Nation, and we're going to work together. Because you know me from the other programs, and you know those kind of results, and you know how well they work. All right? I mean, I try to create programs that give you that kind of variety, right? So you don't get the boredom and the injuries and the plateaus. I try to give you a nutritional component, but we're going to do more than that this time. We're going to have accountability. You have options here where if you keep opting in to all these really great features and all these little extras that you couldn't get in the past, but we can build that here because I have that team. So what I want to do is I don't want to let you down. I want you to succeed, because here's the funny thing, and maybe a lot of you don't know that. A lot of these programs, as good as they are, maybe 12% of the people who purchase my programs or the programs go all the way to the end, eat really well, and succeed and lose the weight, and then maybe they live that way for the rest of their life. What happens to the other 88%? It's up and down and all around, and they lose the weight and they gain the weight and they get strong and they get weak and they go through bouts of depression. What I'm trying to create for you right now is a program that will impact you now and for the rest of your life. That's why we're here. That's why I'm building Power Nation. That's the reason why we have a manifesto. I never wrote a manifesto before, but I felt it was important because I knew that we need as much intel We need a certain philosophy. We need to be part of a community to be able to give you the results that I know that you want. And as we've already shot these first beta workouts, you're going to be getting them very, very soon, right? I mean, here it is, September 4th. You have between now and the 10th. Tick-tock, all right? We've already got people signing up, and we're only taking in so many. So it's up to you right here, right now, to make a decision about your life. What do you want out of your life? The world has gone crazy, but I'm giving you an opportunity to feel good about yourself, to share this with other people, and to really make a difference not only in your life, but in the people around you, your community, your state, your country, the planet. This thing is for everybody. If you live in Sweden, you can have it. If you live in South America, you can have it. If you live at the North Pole, dang right, you can do it as well. We're not just keeping it in the USA. Canadians, yes! Finally, you can have it too. People of Mexico, I don't care, anyone and everyone. Russia, why not? Give it to them. That's a terrible Russian accent. But you see what I'm saying? The idea here is to work together as a massive community so that we can be able to really take these steps to make for a better life. Look, when I was done with Beachbody, I was able to move over to Gaiam, and we made this amazing program called Next Level, and you guys loved it. And it was awesome. And then, of course, came the Power Life supplement brand. The people at the company that I work with who created those products created those for me. Because when I got really sick, I suffered from something called sarcopenia, which, we talk about. If you see it online, you hear me talk about it there. But everybody over the age of 35, 40, 45, 50, 60 is suffering from age-related muscle loss. So you need all the strategies, the techniques, the supplements, the macros, the micros, the meditation, the mindfulness. You need all this stuff to be able to combat or at least slow down the aging process a little bit. I'm 62 years old. Am I some kind of super fit ex-football player, baseball player? No. I'm a C- student with a speech impediment who just figured a few things out in my 20s and 30s, and now I'm here to share all of that with you. And guess what? We're going to have Uncle Ted there. He's a floater, always has been. We're going to have a two-time Olympian, Tasha Danvers. She's supercalifragilistic. She's so amazing and funny, and she has so much knowledge, right? And we've got so many great people that you've known and seen before. We got Pain in the Alice. We got Bobby Stevenson. We got Drea. We know how amazing and special she is. She's still as fit as ever. But we've got these amazing people, and you've seen them before, and you've grown these relationships with them before, and they're all coming back. And we're all going to do this thing together. And here's what's really amazing. You've been asking for it, and you've been asking for it, and now I'm going to give it to you, but I'm going to make it better. It's going to be better than what you've even asked for. There's going to be components that you've never seen, and we're super excited. But how do you build something like this? Where do you start? I'm not a big company. I don't have deep pockets. This is me on my own. Where do I go to get the right people in place to make it the way you've been asking for it all this time? So Sean and I just started searching, and we met with some folks, and they seemed smart, but they didn't know me. They didn't really understand me. They had some good ideas, but nothing really landed for us. And then I did a podcast one day with this kid, Cesar Hernandez. And I'm talking to this guy on a Zoom call, and I'm thinking, holy smokes, maybe this is our guy. He's a marketing guy. He's a P90X grad. He's P90X certified. He's a trainer. He opened up his old gym based on P90X. And Sean and I, we met with him. We talked to him. And from that moment on, about a month and a half ago to right here, we've built so much. We've done so much. This is our guy. He knows it better than anything. You're going to get what you've been asking for, not only because of me, because of Cesar. This kid is a genius. He knows it inside and out. He knows me. He loves Power Nation. So without further ado, right here, right now, I want to introduce to you Mr. Cesar Hernandez. Cesar, take it away.
Wow. Thank you so much, Tony, for the amazing introduction. And I can't tell everybody right now how excited I am. Power Nation, are you excited? Dude, we've been waiting for this day, September 4th. It's here. It's happening like now, like right now. In the comment box below, let me know if you're excited because it's about to go down. So listen, it is time for us to talk about the Power Nation Beta Group. Man, this has been such a long road just to even get here. But before we get into all of that, I just want to say something. I want to express some gratitude. The reason I want to express gratitude is because all of you amazing people out there that have been following Tony for years were really, really important when it came to getting to just this phase of the process. So thank you so much. We appreciate you. We love and appreciate everything and all the energy that you've been giving this whole thing. You know, because of you, when you participated, when we did the prize giveaways and we did the tickets and we did the posters. And by the way, Tony still has hand cramps from those things. And when we did all of that, you guys rose to the occasion and showed up. And because you did that, we were able to put together an amazing, amazing team to get to this next phase. And I really quickly just want to give them the shout outs and the recognition for doing all the work that they're doing behind the scenes. And it's absolutely phenomenal. So let me just go ahead and introduce you real quick, to our social media manager, Crystal. What is up, Crystal? Can we get some likes and loves down in the comments right now for Crystal? Because Crystal is the one that is making sure that all of Tony's words are getting out to the world. All the videos and all the content that we're putting together is getting out to you guys. And so shout out to Crystal. Thank you so much. Next is Josh. He is our weekly video editor for the Tony Talks and for the Fitness Feed of the Week. Josh, thank you so much for your hard work. He is responsible for getting all those cool shots edited that Tony's shooting over to us for all the fitness feats and of course Tony Talks, and he's the one behind the wheel there. Also, we have Jay out there doing all of our social media, repurposing content and all the graphics and all the things that you guys are seeing. Jay and her team are absolutely phenomenal, and we just want to give them a shout out. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys do. Next, we have David. David's one of my favorite characters because this guy is the tech guy, right? You know, we all have to have a tech guy in our lives because sometimes we can't even open our emails. So David is the guy who is making sure that all the text messages and the emails and all that sort of stuff is going out properly. And he's such a great, great guy. And so when you receive a text message from Tony, believe it is coming from Tony. It is absolutely coming from Tony. David is the guy who's making sure that those things are getting properly pushed out and you guys are receiving all of those messages. Next, we have Amy. Amy is basically our traffic person. She's the one building all the websites and all the development on that end of things, making sure that all of you guys are able to sign up for this thing, because if we didn't have some sort of website developer or somebody that was able to do these things, then you guys wouldn't be able to sign up. She's also taking care of all of our paid traffic. So when you guys start seeing the ads, which you guys should start seeing, and do me a favor, when you see the ads, when you see those things, share them. Like and love them, comment on them, spread the word about this thing, because this thing is going to be absolutely phenomenal and it's so important. I feel like I have a moral obligation to make sure that we share the Power Nation, what I'm considering kind of the Power Nation gospel at this point. So make sure that you share the ads. Next we have is Chrissy. Now, Chrissy is going to be the customer service rep. So anytime you guys have any sort of issues or problems, if you go sign up and for some reason you didn't get the fulfillment email, you didn't get the follow-up email, the text message, all that sort of stuff, you'll be able to email our Chrissy and be able to get all of that information shot right over to you. So real quickly, in the comment box below, can we please give everybody some love for the team and give yourselves a hand, because you guys made this happen. So what is Power Nation Beta Group 1 and how do you get involved? That is the question, and I'm about to give you the answer. Introducing the Power Nation Beta Group membership. We're going to break all of this down. I know this looks all exciting, but let me break it down for you, because this is going to be phenomenal. You're going to lose yourself in this whole thing and it's going to be amazing. Okay. So what you're going to get when you join the Power Nation Beta Group membership program is you are going to get 12 new workouts from Tony Horton, where he's going to be pulling in some of the old moves that you know and love. And oh my gosh, you know you love them when you do them, but he's also going to be innovative in bringing other brand new moves that you've never seen before. You have never experienced these things before, and it's going to be phenomenal. So 12 new workouts in the program. Here's a little preview of the actual workouts. Number 1, we got head to toe. Number 2, we got kick and punch. Number 3, we got the triple trouble challenge. Number 4, we got heart, lungs, and legs. That was the one where Drea was like doing the funny thing on the screen the other day. Anyways, if you are tuning in, you know what I'm talking about. Shoulders, biceps, and triceps. And workout number 6, Hatha Flow. Can you say yoga? That's going to be amazing. Don't skip the yoga, just a reminder. All right. The next thing you're going to get is the nutritional meal plans. Now, my friends, I want to tell you something. Well, I want to ask you a question. Wouldn't it be amazing to be able to see and get the advice from the actual person that gives Tony Horton advice? Like, wouldn't that kind of be valuable? I think that'd be kind of valuable, wouldn't it? The person that helps guide Tony's nutrition every single day, week by week, month by month, and sees exactly what he needs to fuel his workouts to be the person that he needs to be for all of you. Wouldn't it be amazing to get a written out meal plan and a strategy on how to approach your nutrition from the person that does it herself with Tony Horton? This is going to be amazing. It's going to be phenomenal. Next, you have the Power Nation Mindset University. Take a look at this. This one, oh my Lord, we went and got the best of the best. Shout out to Tasha. Shout out to Michael. Tasha Danvers, Michael Bradley, and Mr. of course, Tony Horton. We are going to have a mindset program. When you join the Power Nation Beta Group membership, you are going to get the Mindset University. You are going to get the Mindset University, and that, my friend, is going to be phenomenal for you because you know why? You're going to now have an opportunity to see how Tony thinks. What are the things that he thinks about every single day and how he shapes his life to be able to have an amazing life that he lives. Not only that, you're going to hear from an Olympic champion, Tasha Danvers, on what she was thinking about when she was going up against competition that was stacked really high. What about Michael Bradley being able to tell you how to have oneness with your body and breathe deeply and be able to do these things that the top performers in the world, I'm talking about, doesn't matter if you're running a business, if you're running a home, if you're an at-home mom, if you were a dad, whoever it is that you are, these are things that you can implement in your life and become the best version of yourself. Power Nation, it is amazing. It's going to be phenomenal. You're also going to get exclusive behind the scenes vlogs and content. Holy smokes, I am super excited about this one because, ladies and gentlemen, how would it be for you? How awesome would it be for you to be able to see behind the scenes of how all of this stuff is being put together? I'm talking about from right now, from this day, September 4th, being able to see as we roll this thing out, as Tony goes through the motions, the behind the scenes. We've been giving you guys just a little peep into what it is that we've been doing. But guess what? Cameras are rolling and a whole lot more footage is here. A whole lot more footage is going on behind the scenes that you have not seen yet. And you're going to have an opportunity to be able to get into there, and it's going to be absolutely phenomenal and see the behind the scenes vlogs and content. That's going to be phenomenal. You're also going to get exclusive interviews with Tony and friends. Listen, Tony has a Rolodex full of people that he has came to know over all of his years in this business. And there's so many people with different insights. You know, if you think about a lot of the programs that Tony has done before, a lot of the reason they were successful is because he didn't just rely on his point of view. He went and talked to the people that were specialists in those particular things that he was trying to teach. You know, he put his ego in check, put it in the back pocket and said, I am going to figure out these things by talking to the professionals, by talking to the people that know a little bit more than I do, by talking to the people who have been 20 years in this thing, 30 years that have spent their lifetimes mastering these things on how to live an amazing life. You're going to get that exclusive content, and that's going to be awesome because Tony is going to bring his friends along. Power Nation, not only will you get that exclusive access, but you're also going to get discounts. I'm going to say this one more time. Discounts. Who doesn't love discounts? I know y'all love discounts because I see the comments. Discounts on all Tony Horton products. I'm talking about everything from TH Cares. I'm talking about Power Life. Shout out to Power Life. I'm talking about all the workout equipment that we have in the works. When it becomes available, you are going to have exclusive discounts on all those products that other people will not be able to get. Sorry if you do not join the Power Nation Beta Group. You'll still be able to get the awesome products, but just not at the same price as somebody in Power Nation Beta Group 1, okay? All right, so you're also, this has been a big question. Will there be an app? Well, sound the horns, ring the bells, let everybody know. Tony does that. I had to do it. It's just one of those things. Let everybody know that there will be an app. So let's recap for a second and let's see exactly what it is that we're going to get one more time. All right, so we're going to get 12 new workouts, 90-day program. By the way, forgot to mention that it is a 90-day program. So you're going to get 12 new workouts. It's a $240 value. It is phenomenal. The next thing is you're going to get the nutritional meal plan. That is $199 value. Next, you're going to get a Power Nation Mindset University videos, and it's going to be amazing. It's just going to be awesome. It's $197 value with the people that have the proper mindset, who have done big things in their lives, and now they're going to teach you exactly how to do that in your life. All right, you're also going to get behind the scenes content. This is priceless. You see, you have only seen a slight bit of the behind the scenes. You have literally just seen a small bit of it, but there's so much content that we have coming up. It's going to be phenomenal, and that, my friend, is priceless. All right, you're also going to get exclusive interviews with Tony and friends. Wouldn't it be awesome to have you see what's going on behind the scenes when Tony's having conversations with these people who are movers and shakers in the world, who help him and help him develop himself as well as his programs? It's going to be phenomenal. You're going to get also Power Nation discounts, exclusive discounts on all Tony Horton products, and you're going to save hundreds of dollars over time. Also within that, you're going to get app and streaming capabilities. That is $1,164 annual value. So Caesar, what is the price of this thing? Only $29 per month. Are you kidding me? Are you joking right now? I am not joking. I am dead serious. It's only $29 per month. And you're gonna get all that value, all those discounts, all that content, all the workouts, all the intimacy of being able to track your stuff, all the things and capabilities of being able to go in an app and track yourself to get your best results, take your pictures, all that sort of stuff. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. So, Caesar, how do I join this thing? You're probably asking, right? In the comment box. Put down in the comment box, how do we join? Let us know. How do we join this thing? Well, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to joinpowernationbeta.com. Joinpowernationbeta.com to join now. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, you probably, at this point, you probably thought we were done. You said, Caesar, that is phenomenal. Holy smokes, that's a whole bunch of value. And you probably thought at this point we couldn't give you anything else. Well, my friend, nope. We are still going. So check this out. If you join today and you stay on each month past just 90 days, past just that first beta group timeline, if you join today, you will receive the Future Production Program for absolutely free. Let me dive into this and tell you exactly what it is that I mean. What I mean is when we get out of the beta stages, when we go and shoot the big power production, the big boom thing, you know, the thing Tony talks about, I don't even know what the proper terminology is, but I just know it's really cool and it's a big set and it costs a lot of money. Guess what? You guys will have access to that program. It's going to be automatically uploaded into your membership site and it's going to be phenomenal and you get that for free. If you like it on DVD, you'll have to order when those become available, but the digital copy is all yours for free. So here are the goals. I want to really lay this out because, my friends, this is something that I want everybody to understand. This is so important. This is why I feel I have a moral obligation to make sure that this word gets out. Listen, if you're watching this, please share this video right now. Take a moment. I'll go ahead and let you. Go ahead. Did you share it? Are you sharing it right now? Are you sure you're sharing it? Okay, cool, perfect. Here are the goals. We need to have enough members, my friend, to be able to raise funds enough to shoot this thing. So we can work with rock stars like Ned Farr and Jack. Like, dude, we have to have this stuff. These are the guys who have put out and helped with programs that you guys know and love today. So what does that mean? We want to be able to have enough members involved in the beta group to be able to move it into the next phase of this thing. this thing. Guys, I am telling you right now, if there was ever a time, let me turn here and I want to talk to you for a second. If there was ever a time that you truly needed to show up, right now is that time. If you ever wanted to pay back Tony for anything that he's done in your life, whether your story was that you lost a bunch of weight and you improved your life and you met your wife, or whatever the case is, if there was ever a time, my friend, to show up and to cast your vote and to say thank you to the man that changed your life and my life. You know, in 2011, this is where my whole journey started. My whole journey started where I was depressed, anxious. I was suffering from panic attacks. I couldn't even drive my car. And one day, my brother walks up to me and he gives me a set of DVDs and he says, hey man, why don't you try this? You've been talking about getting in shape, so you might want to try this. Turned it on and my life was never the same after that. Lost 75 pounds and just went into a completely different phase of my life. The trajectory of my life completely changed from where I was headed. And this man has literally saved my life. If there was ever a time, my friends, that you want to show up for Tony, now is the time. And the ultimate goal, we want to be able to provide you with the fitness and the nutritional programs as part of your membership. As part of your membership, if you stay on, you continue to stay on month after month after month, it's going to give us a reason to put out more programs. Power Nation Beta moves into the big production. That one gets shot, gets uploaded. Now you have it there. But guess what? Because you are a member of this thing, we can now go and afford to go and shoot part 2 to that. We can go and create more. We can ring up Ned and say, Ned, it's time to get back in the lab, man. It's time to go yet again. Let's do this. Let's go. And guess what? As part of your membership, you will have access to that. We want to go ahead and introduce you to new characters and bring back some of the characters that you already know and love. Big shout out to Scotty Moe. Big shout out to everybody. Let me just take a moment here. I wasn't planning this, but let me just take a moment. Big shout out to Scotty Moe. Big shout out to Michael Bradley. Big shout out to Drea Weber. Big shout out to Tasha Danvers. Big shout out to Ted McDonald. And big shout out to Bobby. I want to give a special shout out and take a moment for Bobby, because Bobby, we were working out the other day here at Tony's house, and Bobby was just so encouraging. And this is why everybody online loves Bobby, because you can always hear him in the back of the videos. Tony, you got this, man. You're amazing. You're awesome. And he gave the same energy to me, and I just want to give him a shout out. And we want to be able to bring all these characters and bring them to life in this app, in this membership site for you. We want to introduce you to new talent, as well as bring back some of the best that we have. Now, the next thing is we really want to eventually move into a Netflix style OTT system. What the heck does that mean, Caesar? I have no idea what you're talking about. An OTT system is like a Netflix interface where you're going to be looking at it, and now it's going to increase your experience. Forget Netflix and chill, man. This is Tony Horton, Power Nation TV. Let's go, right? Let's get up and move. Let's improve our lives. Let's get the mindset training. Let's get the nutritional training. Let's get all of the workouts. Let's get all of the talents together, and let's put them under one roof and make this thing happen, right? That's what we're trying to achieve. So here are dates that I want you to remember. Please, please remember these dates. Please remember these dates. September 4th, today, we open enrollments. We are opening enrollment today. September 10th, we close out enrollments. So what does that mean? That means if you come on September 11th, we are closing down. We're already going to be closed down, and you're not going to be able to get in. I'm sorry. There's no way that you're going to be able to send an email, a text message, and say, oh, I'm sorry, I was late. It's not going to happen. We want to make sure that we only bring in the people that are serious about this thing. And by the way, there is going to be a cap on this. So this is not in the slides, but I want to throw this out there. We are only taking on about 5,000 people for this thing. Let me repeat that one more time. We're only taking on about 5,000 people for this entire program. Do not miss your opportunity. Do not miss your opportunity to be a part of this thing, because it's going to be absolutely amazing. September 14th, we kick off the beta group. So on September 14th, that's when we kick everything off. And guess what? We are doing this thing in real time. Week number 1, we're doing a cleanse of your kitchen, and we're doing all that sort of stuff. We're gonna have videos that'll show you how to do that. And week number 2, we are going to make sure that you get the champion's mindset with the Power Nation University. It's gonna be amazing. And week number 3, we are going to kick off with the workouts, and it's gonna be phenomenal, and it's gonna be amazing. So you don't wanna miss it. Those are the dates that you need to remember. All the further instructions are gonna happen once you're on the inside, once you sign up, once you make it happen. It is gonna be awesome. So the only question I have for you, friend, the only question I truly have for you is, are you in? Will you join Power Nation? Will you officially join Power Nation and help us to be able to put out the best content that we can, to put out the best programs? I want to tell you something. You know, when I think about Tony Horton, and I think about the character of the man who changed my life, and I think about the person who has changed all of our lives who are watching this right now, he really is the modern day Jack LaLanne. If you don't know who that is, you need to do your homework and go check it out. And Tony Horton's legacy goes far beyond just putting out some workout programs, far beyond just putting out a few books. It goes for generation to generation to generation. It is important for you, my friend, to realize that this program will be impacting your grandchildren and their children and their children, and anything that we can do to be able to make sure that Tony, while he is here on the planet, make sure that he can put out the best of the best of the best. That's what this is about. That's our North Star. That's where we are headed. And we're going to head there together. And with your help, we can actually make this thing work and happen. But we can't do it without your help. We can't do it without you. We cannot achieve any of these goals that I just talked about unless you become a part of the Power Nation Beta Group membership site. All right. So are you in? Are you in? My friend, are you in? One more time, are you in? I know I am. As soon as I am done here, I'm going to go put my credit card, and you think I'm playing. I am not playing. I'm going to subscribe to this thing myself. You know why? Because I want my contribution to make a difference in this world. I want to cast my vote and make sure that Power Nation gets put ahead. I want to make sure that the mission at hand is happening. I want to make sure that the mission that is changed all of our lives continues. So if you are ready to pull the trigger, if you are ready to join this thing, go to powernationbeta.com, powernationbeta.com. Now, my friends, I am going to end with one last thing. Listen, this world right now, I know it feels upside down. I know it feels like we've shaken this whole thing up and things are disorganized and out of place and just divided. I understand that. But let me tell you something. Right now is the time for you to be able to have the opportunity to become united with people that are like-minded like yourself, who are pushing and moving every single day to become the best versions of themselves. And how are we going to fix today's climate? How are we going to fix today's world? Is if we become better ourselves. Power Nation, I'm looking forward to seeing you on the other side. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the inside of Power Nation Beta Group membership. I'll see you soon. And as always, 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 don't forget to live with purpose, do your best, and forget the rest.